Did you know that W.K. Kellogg once lived right here in Dunedin, Florida? Let me take you on a tour of what this magnificent home site once looked like.
Nestled along the serene waterfront of Dunedin, Florida, once stood a true architectural marvel, the Kellogg Mansion. A house so rich in history and charm it felt like stepping back in time. But how did this enchanting estate come to be, and what stories does it hold? Let's dive in. The story of the Kellogg Mansion begins with its namesake, W.K. Kellogg, the cereal magnate who revolutionized breakfast tables across America.
Hey, do you see what I see standing in a row? Kellogg's bright new faces on the All-Star Breakfast Show.
So how did an entrepreneur from Battle Creek, Michigan end up in Dunedin, Florida?
Kellogg's connection to Florida was part of a larger trend of wealthy individuals seeking respite in the Sunshine State. By the 1920s, Florida had become a haven for the rich and famous, thanks to its warm climate and picturesque landscapes. Kellogg purchased the property in 1934, captivated by the beauty of Dunedin, a charming coastal town known for its Scottish heritage and tranquil living. The Kellogg Mansion itself was a masterpiece of Mediterranean revival architecture, the style popular in Florida during the early 20th century. The design drew inspiration from Spanish and Italian villas, featuring red-tiled roofs, stucco walls, and ornate ironwork. Initially constructed in 1925 by Detroit property developer Ephraim Fishkorn, the mansion was intended to serve as Fishkorn's residence while developing land here in Dunedin. From its arched windows to its hand-painted tiles, every inch of the mansion reflected an air of opulence. The interior was just as breathtaking, with vaulted ceilings, ornate chandeliers, and expansive rooms designed to entertain guests in high style. And let's not forget the stunning views of St. Joseph's Sound, which served as the perfect backdrop for this luxurious retreat. But why Dunedin? For Kellogg, it was likely the town's tranquil atmosphere and proximity to the Gulf of Mexico that sealed the deal. Dunedin's charm, combined with its vibrant art scene and natural beauty, made it an ideal location for a winter retreat. The mansion became a hub of activity, hosting elegant parties and providing a private escape for Kellogg and his family. The Kellogg Mansion wasn't just a retreat for the family. It also welcomed a host of notable visitors, with rumors suggesting that even Sean Connery graced its halls. These gatherings made the estate a glamorous hotspot during its prime. In 1937, W.K. Kellogg deeded the mansion to his charitable foundation. During World War II, the U.S. Marine Corps amphibian tractor unit leased the property, further cementing its place in history.
Dunedin has a wonderful and rich history about the alligator that's here out in front of the VFW. If you'd like to know more about this, write it in the comments. I'll do a video on that coming up.
The mansion was sold in 1946 and underwent several ownership changes, with modifications that added to its distinctiveness, including commissioned artworks and a disco room on the highest level. However, by 2021 it became evident that the mansion had deteriorated beyond repair. Despite preservation efforts, the mansion was ultimately demolished, but not before a 3D preservation plan was put into place to document its legacy. Today, the site, located at 129 Buena Vista Drive, Dunedin, Florida, 34698, remains a cherished historical landmark. Visitors can still drive by and reflect on the site's rich history. While the Kellogg Mansion no longer stands, its legacy lives on. As someone who is deeply involved in preserving Dunedin's history, I, Mark Middleton, had the privilege of documenting the Kellogg Mansion as a board member of the Dunedin History Museum for several years and its president from 2023 to 2024. Photographing and filming the mansion before its demolition allowed us to preserve its memory for future generations.
The Dunedin History Museum, in collaboration with the University of South Florida, created an immersive 3D experience of the Kellogg Mansion. It's here at the Dunedin History Museum. I'd invite you to come by and check it out. So the next time that you find yourself in Dunedin, make sure you take a moment to reflect on the rich and amazing history of the Kellogg Mansion. It's a reminder of an era that has gone by, where dreams were as big as the mansions that housed them. And if you want to know a little bit more about the story, make sure you stop in and visit the Dunedin History Museum.
Kellogg's for breakfast, no better way to start the day.
It's smiling food.
It's good for you.
Start you off with a
Whoop-de-doo.
It's Kellogg's for breakfast,